Alright, so I'm making this video because I've seen a few people here and there saying, oh, anniversary is another Escanor. And I would like to remind everyone that thinks that this is the last Escanor released. LR Escanor is an LR, right? Yeah, oh, where are you going? The last banner Escanor released in the game was almost a year and a half ago. It's this guy, the one ultimate. And is he good? No, he's not good. It's pretty bad actually. And a year and a half, a year and a half is so long. You could have had 2 pregnancies. You personally could have had it, even if you're a man watching this. You could have had 2 of them. Statistically speaking, you are a man if you're watching me. So, think about that. 2 children by the time another Escanor banner has released. LR Escanor is a different story. And this Escanor has been outdated for a long time now. It's not even like, oh, he's just getting off meta and we're getting a new one. This guy has been off meta for longer than he's been a thing. Can I win one match with him? Let's see. There will be a lot of carrying necessary or needed here from the other characters, but you know. How about this, huh? Turn 1. I forgot to put sound in the game because I was grinding in the background. Turn 1, how much damage are we doing? Yeah, playing the game with no sound is actually kind of odd. But I was auto farming in the back, I didn't want to hear it. Consider this, right? This character could get a powerful Holy Relic, but there's going to be a new Escanor released for anniversary. At the very least, that's the leak that we got. It could be fake. We still don't know if the leak is real, by the way. I just want to point that out. But we have nothing else to, point to. So it's the only piece of information we have is that leak. And how about, yeah, I think I'll do this. Yeah. That means that the chances of this Escanor ever coming back have become even lower, right? Because even if he gets a Holy Relic, it's like, are they gonna make him better than the anniversary Escanor? Highly unlikely, right? But here's the thing. There is another angle to this. They could give him a relic that accentuates his really good things that he does in PvE. This character is still a remarkable PvE unit, right? Even if he's pretty terrible in PvP. So what I think would be best for him and for everyone that, potentially is hoping for a relic for this character is completely ditch the prospect of him being good in PvP. If there is a new Escanor coming, forget about this character ever coming back in PvP, right? But he could be better in PvE. I think that's the angle. That's the angle I've been talking about forever with Trader Meliodas. Trader Meliodas hasn't got his relic yet. And I find it very hard to believe they would make him better than whatever festival Meliodas is most recent, right? But I don't think it's that far-fetched to think that they would make him a terrific PvE unit, right? And I think for Escanor, the same thing can be applied. Can we can do this, right? And then this? Think so. Perfect. Okay. Well, this was way harder than it should have been. Wait, oh, that actually hit pretty decent, but that was way harder than it should have been. We went first and almost lost with Arthur. That should not happen. But it's just, he had Bon, and Bon is way better than Escanor. In any case, I don't think people will be upset about, you know, what I just said, giving up the prospect, to say, of him being a phenomenal PvP character if he was to become a very capable PvE unit. Just like no one would bat an eye if the same thing happened for Triller Meliodas. Because this guy, right, he's not a team carry like Triller Meliodas is, in a way. But he does so much damage to PvE enemies, and you know, the extra hits and everything like that, that if they leaned in even more, wow. I guess what I expect, right? If they leaned in even more to that, it could be very good. Sure. Let's kill her. It could be very good. Victoria. Really? Damn. I should have taunted. I don't know why. See, the thing is that when you have Bon, you don't need to taunt right there. With Escanor, you do. Escanor is not providing anything for the team. Yeah. It's crazy how fast he was outdated as well. All things considered. Considering how good he was day one, how fast he was outdated. Right here is how I should do it. Yeah, because it's just gonna have a revive. Yeah, this should kill both her and Victoria. Yeah. Perfect. It is pretty crazy. And you know, I can think of 1,000 different ways they can make him actually valid in PvP again. But I don't think it's worthwhile for them, you know? You can't run both Escanors at the same time, so why would they? Let's make sure to taunt first here in this. Blue King though, haven't seen in a while. I wanted to see what he could do. Geld. It's gonna be a tough kill. But whatever. Yeah, I'm scared they would kill Escanor in the first turn, so I'm still gonna taunt. I mean, damage increase for his level 2, so yeah, nice. The damage increase probably pushed us on the edge of actually getting that kill, so it's pretty good. I chose to bring Naofumi over Bon, because honestly, I just want to ride the wave of using Naofumi. I haven't used him enough. And that's really it. That's really it. I want this to kill Melly so bad. But I think I'm going to save his card for Gelda. I want to get like a level 2 or 3 here for Gelda. Get a guaranteed kill on Melly here. It would have killed the Escanor, obviously, it's so low, but still. Okay. No taunt though. But fine. Yeah, they could just make him, instead of just being a pretty much essentially damage character only for PvE, also have some team stuff going on, you know? Just do this. No. Arthur card last. If he also had some team stuff going on, I think he'd be terrific. It's like between him, if I have to use a character that has nothing to do with the demonic beast or whatever I'm facing, right? Demon King Mally is gonna be the character because he's actually doing some team stuff as well. But Escanor is just damage. Just damage is okay, but not in hard activities. Especially when the just damage is outclassed by characters that are doing the same damage but plus something like Demon King Melee. It is actually crazy to think how he compares to more recent festivals. He doesn't have any team mechanics at all. Like every festival has team mechanics, essentially. He doesn't have any team mechanics. It's crazy. No team mechanics and yeah, I'll do this, whatever. No way of self-cleanse. No rank ups. No self-rank ups, right? Like Demon King Zeldris have self-rank ups. Demon King Melee has self-rank ups. No team-based thing. Nothing. It is crazy. It feels like when they released him, he was already outdated, but he did so much damage that it didn't matter. That's essentially how, you know, it was back then. His kit didn't really actually for the time, maybe he wasn't outdated. I'm trying to remember the festivals that came out before him. And then there was Purgatory Melee right after, right? I guess for the time he wasn't that outdated per se. But he definitely got outdated quick, right? Purgatory Melee has self-cleanse. And he has team mechanics, he gives damage reduction to the allies. Yeah, no team mechanics, no self-cleanse, no rank ups. Like, for today's standards, is insane just how bare bones Escanor feels. He's just damage. But again, for when he came out, he did so much damage that it didn't matter. And the only thing he has is a semi-revive, I guess. And that's his sort of more updated mechanic. But yet again, for today's standards, it's kind of a funny to compare those 4 stacks to like self-cleanse, giving the team damage reduction, all that. But you know, he could get all that with Holy Relics. Holy Relics have done so much for characters before, and they can continue, like, especially if they add a line where it's like anywhere but PvP and then a bunch of stuff. Right? They could do that and it would be huge. I think I would rather that than a generic relic that would make him a little better for PvP but not exceptional for PvE. I would rather him be exceptional for PvE and garbage in PvP than a little better in PvE and mediocre in PvP. So that's about it.